This is a 2024 Lexus RX 450h luxury all-wheel drive in a really pretty nori green pearl. And I know all that because I have the sheet in front of me. Yeah, I was cheating. Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk. I've driven the heck out of this vehicle. I did a 200-mile road trip, been around town quite a bit. Let's talk about this. I'll tell you why it's the best-selling Lexus that they offer. Not this particular one, but the RX, because it is the mid-size SUV. It's bigger than the UX. It's bigger than the other, not as big as the LX, but different sizes. But this is the creme de la creme size. Mid-size SUV, fits 4 adults really well, 5 with the kids, and it's the new look on this. So I really love this nori green. I'm not a big fan of what I consider the beak here, which is this where it pops out, as you can see. Some color combinations look just weird, but this one works. And one of the things you'll notice as well with the RX, they have so many different versions of it. So you gotta make sure you really know what you're doing when you're shopping around, because different engines come with different trim levels and all sorts of stuff. So we have a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine, okay? But it's with a plug-in hybrid system. So you have 304 total output. With the plug-in hybrid system, you have a very consistent offline power, and it feels like you have a lot more behind the pedal when you go offline with this thing. And it's pretty quick. This is made it to a continuously variable transmission, a CVT, and it comes with all-wheel drive. CVT with the plug-in hybrid doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter with the gears because you're in electric mode quite a bit anyways. Now this one has, I believe, I'm checking my sheet real fast, should have the premium triple beam LED headlamps. Let's check those out as I get the sheet going. Mark Levinson premium sound system, advanced park with remote park, I don't use. Power rear door with kick sensor, convenience. I thought this was the F Sport. I don't know why I'm getting confused, but that's these really nice wheels. I guess no F Sport badging. I had in my head it was an F Sport. Sorry, folks. But yeah, there are the wheels. This has got the new style of Lexus where they have the new type of door handles. So, hand goes in here, little button here, pull it open. So this does not pull. This is not a latch style that pulls. They also have a system inside. I'll show you if you haven't seen this before. You push the button to open the door. You double pull to override a bicycle safety awareness system that's built into the mirror. So if you're driving a bike, riding a bicycle, driving a bicycle, whatever, an electric bike, guess you're driving it. If you come up behind this vehicle, this door will not open with a bicycle behind you. So it's good for you, and it's really good for the people on the bike. Trust me, I've ridden a bike quite a bit. It's good for both of them. This is your power here, and this plugs in to at-home charging quite a bit. You plug it in, you can do 110, 220. It takes between 8 hours to 12 hours charge, depending on what you're charging, all the way up, all kinds of things. Usually you get home from work, plug it in, or on the weekends leave it plugged in. You wake up every morning, you have a full tank of electric go-go juice. I will put the mileage down below, how many miles per gallon it gets as far as electric, or maybe here on my sheet. Usually it's about 30, 35 miles. Yeah, all electric range is 0 to 37 miles. It's right there on the screen. 37 miles all electric range. 450, all-wheel drive, H+. There's all your badging. There's a really pretty sunset over there, by the way, too. This is the light bar that goes across. I really like the rear end look of this. I think they did a really good job on this, on the rear end. I think it just looks really sharp. And it's interesting how much this vehicle, the way the slopes are, the lines and the chrome lines, it's ready to go. It looks like it's in motion the entire time. Again, I like the overall design of it. It's hard to beat that. So in the rear, I take my golf clubs out. I'll show you how the golf clubs fit. But we have a big storage storage area back here. Lots of access for, there's your charge cable, for example, and different probably a tire kit in this. Usually these days, just tire kits. First aid kit, I got a plug in there, which is the 120 volt. Boom, boom, nice for having a plug back here. Good amount of storage room. You can fold down the seats, creating more storage room. Bags, golf clubs, plenty of room. And then we have the button that opens and closes. That's how buttons work, folks. That's how the buttons work. Look at that. Woo! All right, so we have the gas over here. Open this second row. And, we have, gosh, winter is coming. Arr, no winter. These seats can fold that way with the button there. They have nice little suede kind of inserts. It's like smooth, sweetie. I can move the seats there in the front too. I can move those back and forth as I want. Power back here. I have some USBs, heated and cooled outboard seats. Look at that, folks. And the temperature gauge, so you can set your own temp back here, but heated and cooled. You don't see cooled outboard seats that often in the second row. And then we have some vents. Moonroof up there. You see the whole thing. Opens all the way up, panoramic. And then we have the nice for the blind, for if you're driving in the sun, which you would be if you went that way. Yeah, it keeps the sun out of your eyes. And then we have the little bit of suede, feels like there. Mark Levinson there. Nice materials. Everything feels really smooth. Smooth. Everything feels nice and soft. Okay, get my crazy brain in here. Power adjustable seats there. As we can see, boom, 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 Lexus. I have a little Lexus on the sill plate. I have the controls there for all your window controls, and then we'll hop in here. And then this dash is going to flicker on the screen for you. In person doesn't flicker. It's a refresh rate of this camera. Some Toyota vehicles aren't doing it now. Other ones are. I don't know why. There's different screens here. I have other videos on the channel where it doesn't flicker at bad. But wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto. I do have a charger right down in here. USB is down there, wireless charger. I have some cup holders. Your little shifter there, it's like a Prius shifter. Okay, what I mean by that is that little symbol right there. So you put your foot on the brake, and then you shift back, middle for neutral, forward for reverse, and back for drive. Auto hold for in traffic. This has got that piano black kind of look to it. I can auto hold the EV, drive EV only mode with a 37 miles. And then this closes like that. USB is there. And then this is the cameras. Cameras don't tend to flicker as much as the screen flicker. See? What's neat with this system on the Lexus is as you drive forward, it actually makes you incognito because it memorizes what you're driving over, and then the vehicle turns white as you see that. So you have transparency mode. It's cool. There's your dash here, all digital display gauge. And yes, okay, so clear the screen. And then this, I'll show you, yeah, right there. See that? So you use this keypad here, this pad, and then you can move around different things like the cruise control. Same thing over here. I can use the voice command pad on this and move around to different options on the screen. I have the battery charge. I have how much fuel I don't have at the moment. Getting low. Seat buttons there. The panel black there going across. And then there's a little bit of, not really much storage back there. Digital mirror, which I've turned on. Regular mirror, digital mirror, boom, there's your difference. And there finishes off the rest of the interior tour. And my sunglasses off here. And let's, okay, it's getting late in the day. I'll tell you how it drives tomorrow morning. But for now, I just want to talk about a couple things that stood out to me when I got this. I love the exterior color. Nori green is probably my favorite new color from Lexus. They've had it for a couple of years, I think. Maybe this year was the first one. I don't know. It's a great color. I love it. I wish I had in variety lineup, do that color. I like a good green. This looks sharp. Behind the wheel, the seats are nice and comfortable. I took that long road trips and things. Comfortable seats, comfortable interior, everything's within reach. Everything works well. Everything is spot on, works well. I like the powertrain. It's again that plug-in hybrid. You get that really good offline power, and it can drive electric only. My only real concern with the whole vehicle is going to be right here. 76,305 pennies. Youch. I mean, I know you can get different trim levels and stuff. You can get more in the $50,000 range, $60,000 range, but $76,000 for a two-row SUV. That's my issue. Two-row. I'm letting my words. Two-row SUV. Wow. And I know I have $5,000, $6,000 in the packages as far as options in this, but wow. That just seems high to me, and that's my issue with some of the plug-in hybrids. I've talked on this channel many different times. Is plug-in hybrid, it's cost you more money to buy versus turbocharged engine or a regular hybrid, and unless you drive a lot and really plug it in every night, your return on investment in that is never. So I think you need to be really thinking about how you're going to use this vehicle, how you're going to plug it in, how many miles you can put on it, how long you're going to keep it, and put the pencil on the paper and figure out the math of that, because I mean, it's cool. That's a cool idea, but it's a lot of money. And that's kind of my biggest takeaway. I was like, ouch! I had sticker shock. But let's go for a drive. Tell you more about how it drives tomorrow. Yeah, because yeah, it's late in the day. All right, here on the road with the Lexus, we're getting down the road, and like I was saying, that hybrid powertrain has that linear movement off the line. So you're not waiting for turbos to spool up, not putting your foot into it, waiting for something to happen, and you just, here I'm doing 45, and I feel like I could just stomp on it. I'm only have the pedal down by maybe an eighth, if I were to say an inch or whatever, because this thing, like I said, plenty of power. It does pretty well, pretty smooth riding. I drove to south of Denver on Saturday and drove back, or actually south of Cheyenne, which is about 200 miles, and pretty comfortable drive experience. I mean, one finger driving. It stays on center of the road really well and smooth, handles the bumps pretty well, mutes a lot of the harder bumps so you don't feel them as bad in the cabin, and good power off the line. I mean, so I think for this customer who's going to be shopping for something that is the Lexus RX, which is best-selling model they have, really good build quality in these, really known to be really reliable and holds its value well. The plug-in hybrid is a really good powertrain option. Again, like I said earlier, it is that cost return on investment basically of the increase versus other powertrains. But if you plan to live in a city and drive a lot of city miles and you want to do electricity only and not worry about gas, and then when you do a road trip you want to use the gas, hard to beat this one. Sorry, I keep flooring it. I should stop doing that. Clearly I'm having too much fun with this, but yeah, good visibility, butt feels good, controls are good. It just, the only knock I have is the price. It's expensive. That's the only thing I can say that just, wow, that's a lot of money for a two-row SUV. What do you guys think? Put your comments down below. I'd be curious to read those. I'll check out other videos right over here. Website down below as well. Website down below as well. Oh, I need more coffee this morning. PickupTruckTalk.com. As always, thanks for watching. I will see you down the road.